There's been some really interesting Bray Wyatt news today. Obviously, we're waiting for his WWE return, but there has been some news regarding the character of The Fiend. Fight Fans put out a report earlier today that WWE was pushing for the Bray Wyatt to basically return as the Fiend character. They actually said that WWE have been pushing for this since January and that Bray was sort of going to bring back the Fiend. Now, I think a lot of fans saw this, jumped for joy, thought this was a really cool idea, really good thing to do. And I don't blame you. I think there's been a lot of teases that Bray could be the Fiend again. But I obviously waited a little while and we did get a response from Jason Baker on social media today. If you don't know, Jason Baker is the man who runs a special effects company. He's done a lot of work in WWE, but probably most notably, he worked on The Mask of the Fiend. He works still with Bray Wyatt, I suppose, on current projects too. Here's a photo of them from the Royal Rumble this year, obviously when Bray debuted the new mask and stuff like that. That's also Rob Fee in the background, just FYI. But in response to the article, Jason Baker would say that might be a little difficult, considering that all of the mask molds were destroyed last year. Now, a few people have asked me since he posted this tweet, could this be a troll? And obviously we're talking about WWE, we're talking about Bray Wyatt, never say never, the home of the unexpected, all that kind of stuff. Never say never. It's true, right? He could have destroyed the masks molds because they want to make a new one, right? But the fact he said this out publicly kind of makes me think the Fiend character may be done and that Bray Wyatt may not ever return as the Fiend that we know or seen so far. And although there's been teasers for the Fiend's potential return, one thing we've said on Discord voice chat quite a lot is one of the problems with bringing back the Fiend is we now know the Fiend. Bray returned to SmackDown with a whole different persona, a sort of realistic edge to Bray Wyatt. And he actually told us on this promo about taking the mask off and the Fiend basically being gone. At Royal Rumble, we saw a whole new mask, which we assume is going to be a whole new persona. Obviously, with Bray's illness, we've not seen the progression of whatever character this is going to be. But a new character is fresh. One of the issues with the Fiend is we already know what's going on. With a new character, we don't know that. Everything Bray Wyatt does will be new, therefore creating better stories, more unexpected moments, more shocks, etc. Now, one of the benefits of this, if the Fiend isn't coming back, is whatever original story plan Bray Wyatt had shouldn't be affected too much by the actual loss of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss obviously announcing yesterday she's pregnant and the baby is expected in December. You're probably unlikely to see Alexa Bliss on WWE TV this side of next year's WrestleMania. So if the plan was, as fans theorized, for Alexa to bring back the Fiend, well, obviously that can't happen. And maybe it was never going to happen in the first place. Maybe the end goal with Bray and Alexa was something completely different that we hadn't even considered. But weighing it all up, I don't think the Fiend's going to be gone forever. Maybe we never see Bray Wyatt put on the mask again. Maybe we never actually see the Fiend properly again. But I think we're going to continue to see teases, kind of like a cloud over Bray Wyatt that just never goes away. Flashbacks, like in QR codes and things like that. References to the Fiend in whatever the new persona of Bray Wyatt is going to be. I don't think you can just erase the Fiend, and I don't think that's what they're trying to do at all. I think the whole point of this, I feel like Jason Baker would be someone who would know if the Fiend was going to return. Yes, they could troll. Of course they could. But from the way he's worded it, it doesn't look like the Fiend's going to return to WWE anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace!